Do you feel that after spending some time with someone, you feel emotionally drained and tired? If this happens more often than what you like, then keep on watching because this week we are going to do the third step of cleansing, and that is emotional cleansing. Hi, I'm Raja, and welcome to Talking Life and to a whole new way of living. Thank you for being here and for supporting my channel. Tell me if this doesn't describe you. Someone calls you up and they're not feeling well and they need to talk to you as soon as possible. You run to the rescue and you offer a shoulder to cry on, and you offer advice, and you spend some time with them, and then after they leave you feel that you are emotionally drained, you're tired and exhausted, and you cannot focus anymore. Have you experienced such a thing in the past? Please comment below if you have been through something like this. This is not something that's out of the norm. I'm guilty myself of doing so. And because of my profession as well, I even more guilty than the rest of you. So today, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about how we can detox our emotions. When it comes to emotions, there are a lot of things that we can talk about. But in this particular video and for this week's cleanse, I'm going to be talking about emotional detox from people that drain you emotionally, rather than talking about our inner emotions, which I'll be talking about that in upcoming videos. But for this week, let us talk about people that are around us, that are either family members or friends that drain us completely and need our support all the time. And there is nothing wrong with that because we are social beings and we need to support each other in our community. However, if it becomes then draining to you and it's affecting your life, then that means that you need to bring that balance back into your life. So let me show you something. So let's assume this is you, and this cup is filled with emotions, but those are good emotions. This is where you are now. You're good, you're doing well, and you're content. And then you have someone that calls you and comes into your life asking for your support, and they're not feeling well. So your friend or family member now is filled with all these emotions, whether it's sadness, whether it's anger, whether it's frustration, whatever it is. And they come to you because they know you have good listening ears and you can give them advice, or even just to listen and offer a shoulder to cry on. Then your friend who has all these emotions is gonna start dumping those emotions. They're gonna start talking, and then they're gonna dump all these emotions on you. And everything in this universe is energy. So those emotions and energy has transferred from them to you. So now they have no, or at least, okay, to be fair, let's give them some negative stuff. They either got rid of most of the emotions, or they have a little bit, but they're feeling a lot better after talking to you. So now what happens? Energy transferred to you. Now you're having a lot more of the negative emotions. You've absorbed them, especially if you are an empath or someone can feel people's emotions. And then now you have a lot more negative emotions than where you were before your friend came to you. So how are we going to deal with this? The first step of the cleansing is to recognize the emotions that you're having. Are these emotions yours, or it's someone else that you have acquired them from that person? And if that's the case, maybe we need to if we know those emotions are not ours, we need to identify that and segregate it from our own emotions. So the first step is to make a conscious of effort of recognizing whether emotions are mine, do I own them, or it's someone else that I am either sensing, or they have been dumped on me, or I got myself into that energy to help someone. So if that's the case, let's go back and write down again. So that's the second step. So the first step is to identify those emotions. Are they mine or someone else? The second step is I want to journal the emotions. So when I go back in time and I look at them, I'm gonna identify what kind of emotions I was feeling, where, when, how did I acquire them, and then I'm gonna be more intelligent about dealing with those emotions. So last week we did some journaling. This week again we're gonna do some more journaling for our emotions. And the third step is that when my friend comes over, maybe at midnight or at 2 a.m. in the morning, I need to draw the line. I need to set boundaries. I'm always available for my friends or my family members. I can help, I can support, unless it's an emergency. We're not talking about emergency. You know what I'm talking about here. We're talking about people that like just always, the first thing they call us to make themselves feel better. And there's nothing wrong with that if that's okay with you and it's not affecting your life. But maybe the time now for detoxing is to draw that line. And then if someone calls me, maybe that should be at your own terms and not at their own terms. Because when they come into your life and they dump all this energy, they are disrupting your inner peace and harmony. So what you can do this week is that you set the boundaries. This is not rude. This is an act of kindness for both of you. Because if you don't do this over time, what's going to happen, you're going to harness all these resentfulness and negative emotions toward your friend or family member, and that will create either conflict in the relationship or will cause a lot of disharmony and fights, and you don't want that. That's another negative energy you don't want in your life. So this week, let us do these 3 steps, and let's see how next week you're gonna tell me if that went well. Please remember, when you deal with anyone, you do it with kindness and with compassion, because everyone is going through rough time and you don't want to be rude when you do this. But you want as well to be kind to yourself, and you want to have that space for you where you feel inner peace and harmony and happiness on the inside. Thank you for being here today. Again, as always, I'm here for you. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to contact me. And please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and ring the bell, and come and say hi to me on social media. Or you can connect with me on my website at www.rajamishalphd.com. Until I see you next, life, live it, love it, enjoy it, and make it an awesome and outstanding one. Peace and love to you.